We wanted to take just a second this morning and to honor someone whose legacy and whose impact is known here on Liberty University. Rick Elias went to be with the Lord this week. Many of you might be familiar with Rick. You probably maybe have heard his music on soundtracks that he's been a part of, and a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows that you grew up watching and are now watching on Netflix. Rick is also one of the founding members of the Ragamuffin band, and so he just is a bit of an icon in Christian music. He had multiple hits, and he's survived by his bride and his 4 children. The great Al Denson is with us this morning. He came to visit because his son is a student here, and I saw him coming in, and I knelt down just a few seconds ago, and I said, hey, you knew Rick, and these are 2 contemporary Christian music artists that traveled the world and were at a lot of concerts together. And I asked Al, I said, what's one word that comes to mind about when you think of Rick? And he said, man, the guy was just real. He was very genuine. He was very authentic. He never varnished what he felt. He never went through something and didn't use it to be a ministry moment. And so we really are thankful for the legacy that he's left. One of our own, one of our leaders on staff was good friends with him. And so Craig, we asked you, since you guys were friends, what song we could do in honor of him. And you picked this particular song. Can you tell us what this song is and why you chose this one? He had a bunch of hits, but why this one?
The song's called Man of No Reputation. Rick, for all you songwriters out there, it's a great lesson. He taught songwriting, and one of the things he always said was if you do it enough, God's going to just download one. This whole song came to be in about 7 minutes. I think it's the most clear vision of who Jesus was. I've never heard, my personal opinion is the greatest song about Jesus Christ that was ever written. I think you come truly face to face with who he was, especially in his earthly ministry. And if anything sums up Rick, it would be this song. So.
Said this man was no reputation, yet he could stop a rising storm with a gesture of his hand. But he chose to use his hands to heal the hearts of darkness, hearts of stone, just like mine, will be revealed. He was a man of no reputation, by the wise considered a fool, and he spoke about faith and forgiveness in a time where the strongest arm rules. But this man of no reputation loved the weak with a relentless affection, and he loved all those poor in spirit just as they were. He was a man of no reputation. And it was said this man brought only confusion, that he'd achieve his ends by any means, and the truth would bring revolution. And for once they were right, the truth had set us free. The hearts of the captive were his only concern, and the powerful knew the days were ending. was a man of no reputation, by the wise considered a fool. When he spoke about faith and forgiveness, in a time where the strongest arms ruled. But this man of no reputation loved the weak with relentless affection, and he loved all those poor in spirit just as they were. He was a man of no reputation. And one day soon the gates of heaven will open wide, and the Prince of Peace will come back for his bride. For now we live on these streets, forbidding and tough. The push always comes to shove, and it's said love is never enough. Where a prophet in rags gives hope to a fearful world. No injustice, no heart of darkness will keep this voice from being heard. And he was a man of no reputation, by the wise considered a fool. When he spoke faith and forgiveness, in a time when the strongest arm ruled. But this man of no reputation loved us all with relentless affection, and he loves all those poor in spirit. Come as you are, to the man of no reputation.